Hi, this is Joshua Taylor coming to you with an update. I've been busy. I had to leave Boston Bar here and go to Oliver to look at a trailer, and I couldn't bring it back because I have to replace the 7-pin connector on my uh, van before I can pull it back. So that'll probably be in the next couple of weeks. And so right now I'm in the process of getting ready to go into a building phase here, and I need to complete these portable shop unit that I'm making for the nail table. Need some kind of cover uh, to work here during the day because today was so hot when we came back, and so gonna have to work the mornings and work the evenings, and during the midday I'll just spend that time with the Lord. I just press in, and I know that's the main purpose of being here, is that the Lord is bringing forth a change, to bring forth His life. Right, He's about to manifest His presence and His resurrection power to raise up His army to bring together the dry bones. But anyway, sitting here tonight, I've been contemplating on the places of refuge, and how to fast track them to get them off the ground. And it's going to take, you got the Arcships, which are the pretty well the end product, right? You That'd be the last thing that you would make, and so get it all going. What you need, like with this trailer, what I'm hoping to do is to rebuild it, and to frame it out of 2x3, and insulate it so it's a good 3-inch walls, right? And with bad insulation and foam insulation, and basically just making a empty shell, but the outside would stay the same, right? So you don't draw too much of attention. Maybe modify the back somewhat, where I could actually put the door on the back, like a baffle, where you could actually bring things in and out to outfit it the way that you want to make. So the first things, if you're going to set up a camp, a GOSHEN camp, you need a like a temporary camp that can come together using these trailers. So you could have one trailer would be the cook shack, where you come and get your food. You have another restroom facilities, and then sleeping arrangements. Those three basic needs. So you have those needs covered. And so you basically go to the land and set up shop. You got your living quarters on site. Then you start making the hexagonal arrangements for the base camp, and I'll be showing this tomorrow. And so this is just a quick update. So you send the first advanced team together in like these camper convoys using Scamper Campers. You can take old trailers and fix them up, and make them the way that you want, and that's actually required to set up a base camp. And that team sets up the shops that I'm making now for the nail table, using that kind of interlocking design, and they start making the hexagonal arrangements. And so once they do that, their job is done. So the next team moves in, the second advanced team, and they occupy the base camp, and they start replicating the Arcships. And for those that would come in, so you got the two advanced teams. One comes in to start building the hexagonal arrangement, or the base camps, and another team comes in, like the base camp would be an upgrade of the trailer facilities, but it'd be a permanent setup. And from there, they have their living, everything's there for long term. And they start building the Arcships, and the people come in. So you would have one team come in, do the work, and they would go to the next site, and or they might stay and you can start building these base camps from one location, and then you just set them up. You start expanding from one point outward. And the time remaining, I know this is going to have to be done quickly because we don't have next year. We have this year to start getting the places of refuge, these kingdom camps, these Goshen communities started, and get them operational, because we're coming into some, the cashless system, right? So we're going to have a plan to go off grid in across all 52 states. That's it. We're on a crash dive to dig our heels in and get ready for what's coming, because the judgments of the Lord are coming. And if you remain in the cities, and if the righteous remain in the cities, the judgment's going to be poured on them too. God's going to pour all His judgment, and you need to get out of the cities, and we need to get established where the Lord would designate to set up these end time camps. All right, going to leave it here. I'll come up with a more detailed video. This is going to be video episode 178. I have 177 ready to upload. Like I was saying, we just got back. Actually drove from Oliver to Hope last night and stayed there. I was too tired to drive all the way here, and so we came back today. But it was so hot, and I know that I have to get these shelters set up. So my starting date to start working on to start putting up the insulated walls around the camper to get ready for winter is probably going to be around the 16th or the 17th. That I'll have the nail table set up where I can just set up the post and beam and start putting in the insulated walls, and then start on the 12 by 12 addition. Okay, gonna leave it here. This is Joshua Taylor coming to you from here in my place in outside of Boston Bar, British Columbia, Canada.